Hey, we're back here again with Ted Thomas, who is America's tax lien and tax deed authority. Hey, Ted, I'll tell you, looking at real estate right now, it looks like there could be a big housing crash coming. There's a lot going on in the economy right now, and want to get your opinion on this. Do you think we're in a housing bubble now? Or is the bubble already bursting?
I think you're closer to, on your second part of that question, I think it's closer to breaking down a little bit. There's such a dramatic change in the interest rates. The interest rates just this past year went from 2.9 all the way to 8%. So that's a huge increase in how much people have to pay. So I think what really is happening to the market now is it's just slowing down and deflating, because the people that thought they were going to get top dollar, they're getting very competitive now, simply because everybody isn't going crazy and lined up and saying, take my offer, take my offer. You know, there's not 10 people bidding for houses. So there's definitely a big slowdown, probably 10 to 25% slowdown in the real estate market just over the past 90 days. So depending upon when you're looking at this video.
Ted, let me ask you something, because this almost seems reminiscent. Do you think this is going to be another housing crash like we had in 2008? It's going to be
I think it'll have a definite slowdown. I don't think it's going to be bad as 2008. Keeping in mind, in 2008, what was taking place is anybody could walk down to the bank and say, give me the paper and I'll sign it. They didn't qualify for people for loans. Now the qualification process is sky high. In other words, you have to have a good credit score. You're going to have ability to make the payments on that property. You're going to have appraisals made on the property. In other words, every property now, they don't just drive by and say what it's worth. Those were windshield appraisals in the old days, 2008. Now an appraiser has to sign off on what it's worth. An appraisal costs the bank $700 to $1,000. I'm telling you, they're not putting $1,000 into that loan if they're not getting it signed off. So I would say the market's going to definitely slow down.
So Ted, if there is a housing crash and everything's slowing down, what does that mean for homeowners right now?
Okay, well, homeowners that have a property now, they're not going to get top dollar trying to sell it because the market has changed so much. Okay, and the people that are coming into the business that want to buy homes, it's going to be a real challenge for them, because the interest rates have gone from basically 2.9 or 3% all the way up to 8%. Now, 3 to 8 doesn't sound like much until you go and see how much the payment. It's double the payment. All right, so think about that. That's a lot more interest to have to pay. So that takes people out of the marketplace. Yeah. When people go out of the marketplace, prices come down.
Let me ask you then, what does that mean for all your tax deed auction students? Because again, you're the America's authority on tax liens and tax deeds. Are those tax deed auction tours, are they going to be filled with a lot of opportunity seekers? Is it going to be great for your business?
You're on track. Basically, what's going to happen to the tax deed business, it's going to be even like it has been. It remains even. It doesn't go up and down like this. It stays even. The reason it stays even is a tax default took place at the county, not at the bank level. So the county took a property back. When the county takes it back, they're taking property back into their inventory at 10 or 20 cents on the dollar. When a bank takes it back, they take it back at 60 to 80% on the dollar. So these tax defaulted properties, what's going to happen, they're going to be easy to sell because the buyers can't afford the other property because the interest rates are so high. So we can sell into this market below that. So they're not going to get as good a house, but they're going to be able to still get in the market. So the lower end of the market for us is going to be very good for two reasons. One, because of our pricing, and two, we don't usually talk about this right away, we can be the banker and lend on those properties. That's a whole new subject we'll cover at a different time. But we can become lenders because we can lend the money easier than the bank can.
Let me ask you a question, because that sounds like a great opportunity then with the tax deeds. But I know you deal with tax liens too. Are tax liens a good investment opportunity during a crash, or is it better to do tax deeds?
Tax lien certificates, in my opinion, are the safest investments in America today. Why are they safe? Because you can't invest with Ted Thomas, you can't invest with a broker, you can't invest with a financial institution. The only way you can get a tax lien certificate is to invest in your local county or a local county. So number one, you invest with the government. Number two, you're going to either get paid a high rate of interest or you're going to get the property. So this is a secure investment. So when you invest with this certificate, and you buy one of those tax liens, you're buying a secure certificate. Some of those certificates pay 16%, some pay 18, some pay 24. They pay all the way up to 36%. Safest investment in America, in my opinion.
Well, it sounds like then there's going to be a heck of a potential earning investment opportunity over these next few years of the housing market. So if I haven't started already, how do I learn to invest in tax delinquent homes for sale? Where do I start?
Okay. I tell people to start a couple of different ways. One, we finish this video, what we allow people to do is they can get a list of tax defaulted property, a free list. Just register and say, I want a free list. And those properties are going to be sold 10 to 20 cents on the dollar. That's one way to do that. Go to tedthomas.com. They'll find out that they can come to one-day workshops that last all day. They can get auction calendar. They can get a free sample of an auction calendar if they want. Those are the easiest ways to get started. But anybody can do this. It's not that they're hiding the information. It's just that no one's telling people how to do it like we're doing now.
Is there something they can watch to give them a sense of what it's like at one of your classes, what they'll learn?
I'll show you about a 30-second video on that right now.